We should be streaming now. So, you play controls.
Good evening. I would first like to ask that all of you refrain from sending me messages asking for legal advice. Number one, we haven't established an attorney-client relationship. Secondly, y'all probably can't afford me. And lastly, I am not an employment lawyer. So for the love of God, if you are a former white sucks-to-be quarantined member, please stop messaging me and asking me if you have a viable racial discrimination suit against Cat Mosley. All right? As long as I am affiliated with the show and Cat vaguely knows where I live, that is a conflict of interest. Also, don't want to confuse anyone about what I'm going to do because I'm going to give you my personal opinions, but I would like to leave my office and go home. So if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to walk outside for a second and start my nightly commute home. All right, now that we're in the comfort of my own living room, I can tell y'all what I really think about what's going on, because a lot of people have had questions about the Trump administration. Is it, Manny, what they're doing, is it legal? Of course it's not. This is the country you live in. And not only that, but the most powerful attorney, your U.S. Attorney General, was out here, William Barr was out here wiling on CNN earlier this week, just talking crazy shit. In his interview with Wolf was like, hey man, Trump said people should vote once mail-in and then they should vote in person in North Carolina. Is that illegal? And William Barr said, I don't know. And Wolf was like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. And I gotta be honest, I'm with Wolf. Wolf, sir, is schooling you on the law. What's next? Getting constitutional advice from Crash Bandicoot? Crash Bandicoot's teaching you the law? That's crazy. Secondly, this dude was still wild in the interview talking about black people. I mean, of course, he said, and this is in quote, he said, I don't think there are two justice systems in America. I think it's all equal. I think that while black people are, in quote, treated differently, that's not necessarily because of racism, end quote. So black people being treated differently because they're black is not necessarily racist. That statement doesn't necessarily make any sense. And here we are. All right. I don't know if Bill Barr is racist. I do know he looks like every racist high school football coach I've ever seen. He looks like he could be cast for Remember the Titans. I don't know if he's racist, but I bet he hates Denzel Washington. And if you hate Denzel, he's like the best black dude we got. So you probably have to hate everybody else. Racist. And that's my personal non-legal opinion. And if you're black and you're tired of this shit and you want to move somewhere else, maybe go to Africa. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. No, probably not Africa. I think we're just screwed. I think that's all it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go to my other home real quick for a second. Back to y'all.
Oh, Manny.
I'd like to invite you all into my city, just like Manny invited you into his home, and we're gonna go and get into some comedic shit. We're gonna do some of this, we're gonna do some of that, we're going all over the place. We're gonna fuck everything up, okay? Think everything that you used to know about everything and throw it out the window, and I'm gonna change it up for you right now. Okay, here we go. I just set myself up for something that I can't live up to. Hope you guys. Hope everybody's doing all right. We're still in the fucking house. What is it? 6 months later. It's getting. Are you guys ready for a vaccine? I'm like ready for a vaccine. I'll take anything. I'll take fucking shot with like a little. I don't know. Whatever it is, please give it to me. I'm not scared of anything. Like there's people out there that are like, I don't want to get a needle because there'll be, they'll track me. I don't care about that because surprise, nigga, I'm at my house again. Like, where are you gonna track me? I'm not scared of getting autism because I already probably have it. I don't give a shit. You've seen me talk to you people. I can't look you in the eye. I look at your eyebrows. I would rather call looking at somebody's titties than have to look into their eyes. I don't know. I'm ready. It's time, man. But I've learned some things during this time. I've explored myself. I've explored nature. I never got a chance to explore nature, and it's a really good thing for me to have done. It's one of the few places on earth going out into the forest where you can go and be black and have your dick out and nobody calls the cops on you. Those are two things that call the cops on you for all the time. But if you're out in the forest and you're black or you want your dick out or both, nobody can call the cops on you.
Or both.
They can if they want to, but how are they gonna call the cops? How are they gonna find you? Oh, this is black dude, his dick out. He's between this rock and that tree that looks like Lionel Richie. They can't find you. They'll never. It's not gonna work. You know, I was driving by this bar because there's some shit opening back up. So there's a biker bar I drove by, and why is that a thing? Is that not weird? Are we like biker bars have been a thing for a long time. Nobody's ever called out how fucking weird that is. Like, can you imagine that your life you only drink around people that drive the same vehicle you drive? You get mad when other people don't have it, and I guess it like only works if it's a motorcycle because it's like tough and there's like edgy energy and shit. You couldn't do that if you drove a Subaru Outback. You couldn't have a bar and then you chilling with everybody else that got Subaru Outbacks, and then somebody come in with like a mid-sized sedan. You're like, yo, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You don't even got a Subaru Outback. Who invited you here? Or Kia Forte or something like that. What's the pussy ass car? I'm gonna try a couple of different cars. I'm gonna try Suzuki Hombre next week. I was talking to this homeless person, and I think we should start doing that more, and just showing them that they're real people. Not really, but no, they are. Okay, so my point in saying this is you'll realize that a lot of the shit that homeless people say out loud is the shit that you're thinking in your head, but you just have a house, so you know to not say it out loud. But if you didn't have a house, you would just say that shit out loud. Like, you ever just walking down the street and then you see this fucking homeless person screaming into the sky, and you look to your friend like, hey, yeah, this guy's fucking crazy. But you know in your head, you're like, yeah, why the fuck? How come hamsters be on wheels all day and still be fat? How the fuck is that? Don't even get me started on gerbils. I don't even know what gerbils is. What's the difference? Why are we giving different animals the same exact fucking name? This is same names. Why? Why is there so many? There's geckos, there's salamanders, fucking iguanas. They're all lizards. Why are we doing this? Big lizard, medium lizard, kids meal lizard. Why can't we? Why are we breaking this shit down so much? It doesn't make any sense. Is what I want you all to know. Gerbils have thumbs? Yo. Gerbils that taste something? That would be fucking.
I believe gerbils have thumbs and hamsters do not. I think that is the difference. Hamsters are bigger. Gerbils are littler.
So gerbils are littler, smaller. They're smaller and they have thumbs.
And have thumbs, yes.
Can they masturbate? Just between me whisper.
I bet they could. I bet they could.
I've seen it before, and I'm fine with that. We should be teaching our animals to love themselves as Jesus Christ, their Lord and Savior, loves them. That's my message for the night, if you guys were wondering. But that's enough for me tonight. I don't want to take up all your time because we got a lot of beautiful, wonderful, hilarious comments coming up. Right now, I'm about to bring this guy to the screen. One of my good friends really like this guy. He's really funny. Please give it up for Dorian Vasquez.
Yeah.
Asante, people. I saw some in front of Walmart, and they were just standing there, saying hello to everybody. And the first thought that came to my head was, they hire greeters. Fucking, come on. Why does it hire them as door people? Like, they're doing it anyway. You know what I mean? It's fucking.
Why buy the cow if you can have the milk for free?
Yeah, right. Fucking. The only difference between regular people and homeless people is we'll be out there going, hey, man, I'm looking for a job. If you got a job for me, I'm a homeless veteran. Right. It's fucking dumb. Let's see. This is a dumb one. I just started exercising again. I've been shadow boxing, but I can't fight, so I got shadow knocked out. The first guy to eat ass is in hell, right? Like, he's pissed. He's got to be really mad, just like looking at everyone else. Like, wait, you guys just do this now, Christians? He's like trying to go get parole. I was thinking about I used to really want to be famous. I guess I still do. I mean, we do this, so I'm like, I still kind of want to be famous. It looks like the two fastest ways to get famous now is you have to commit some kind of atrocity, or you just have to piss off Eminem. So, Haley's a fucking idiot, right? Like, did he hear me? I don't know. All right, that's so. I saw a guy the other day who was like so liberal, it just annoyed me. And like, you ever see somebody who just like they just look like a douche on top of their like we believe the same thing. I hate your fucking presentation. Like one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Curly mustache and Hitler hair. Like why do good guy white guys dress like villains? He was wearing a shirt. This dude was wearing a shirt that said "Tax the Rich," and I've been hearing that forever. Tax the rich. And can we get a list of the rich? I just want to know who I'm hating. Like who am I mad at? Why can't we be specific? Tax Jeff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Build a wall. That's the exact opposite. That's every dummy I know is build a wall. That's every time a Republican gets elected, we always talk about build a wall. We should build. I've been hearing this since I'm 30. Finish the wall. That's what happens when you don't have Mexicans. Shit don't get done. Stupid. Oh man, I ran out of all the new stuff I wanted to say. You guys remember that eating ass joke? Wasn't that good?
Call back.
Yeah. You ever get so drunk you overflow the urinal? Man. Today's my dad's birthday, which I don't know if I have. I don't have any real jokes for him. Every time I tell him I love him, his response is just, "Yeah." Which is, I know he loves me though. Like every time I see him, he buys me he buys me sour cream and onion Lay's potato chips. You know, them shits are expensive now. It's love. He knows, man knows my favorite chip. Hug your dads. My dad wore dentures his whole life. That's like, since I know, like both my parents, they have like completely false teeth, and I brush so much because of it. Like I brush thoroughly. Or what? I don't know if this is funny, but one time I remember we were all at dinner, and my dad had like new dentures that wouldn't fit properly. So while he was eating, he just pulled them out and he just started licking the inside of it. It was fucking gross. He just like, it looked like he was a backwood. Like he was just all in the regular meal, then just this like layer of baby food on. All right, I'll stop. That's too much. Let's see. Got a minute left. Let me. I don't know if I've been doing stand up outside in the woods, which sucks because there's mosquitoes. That stinks. Mosquitoes in the woods. It really makes me appreciate the Klan. Like not their politics, but you know how they wear a dress. Turns out that shit's a mosquito repellent. You can't focus on your hate when you're like, build the wall. You just.
Cecily, we're here for that one. I guess I want to voice some disapproval. Wow. That's my version of Cecily disapproval for you.
Oh, I don't know.
What did I miss? I was gone.
The Klan is smart for wearing mosquito repellent capes. Are those capes? Gowns?
Okay. All right.
It's a good move.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I agree with them. I'm just saying, hey.
Give it up for your Grand Wizard, Dorian Vasquez.
Yeah.
Change the video to how do I do that?
Oh, fuck is that?
No,
What if we didn't do that?
this is disturbing.
Check out the balls on that hamster.
Timeline where that did not just happen.
What was that? That was it.
That gerbil?
That
It was a
was
backed up
dwarf.
hamster.
That was the hamster.
A backed up.
That was the hamster. It's a fucking mustache.
Add it.
The hamster needs a long shower. Go back in there. You can't finish bathing.
Okay, well, there's only one person in this world I could think that would be able to follow big hamster balls. Next comment. Give it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dorian, I was going to skip my floss tonight before I went to bed, but after your story and act out, I'm going to floss and brush the shit out of my teeth. That was yes, there.
I brush 8 times a day now.
Yes, very. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really hating this season, this election season. Every season, like, I feel like politicians are like dudes that you gave a little piece of ass to, and they only call you when they want a booty call. Like, they don't call you to take you out to dinner or anything like that. They don't, they don't wine and dine you, but 2 a.m., that's when they're calling. And so that's how politicians are. Every 4 years, you find out who the fuck they are. Like, all of a sudden, I'm getting all this love mail. I'm getting birthday cards. It ain't even my birthday. And it's like the dude that you gave some regret ass to, you didn't even put the ass to them. But, we've all been there, except for Cecily.
Hey.
There she goes.
I wish I held out too, like, especially after I saw what was out there. Damn. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's like that regret ass, like you never want to revisit it. And then here they come calling, like you tell them, I clearly don't do anal. And then they slip it in your ass anyway. And for 4 years, they don't even call you. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, how you doing? So I'm at that sexless stage of my life too. Not that I haven't had sex before. I have. I got kids. Well, I got one kid. Yeah, so now I have no interest in it. I think it's because I'm menopausal. And there's a lot of dicks out there. Like right now, the only reason I thought about it, like my husband passed away 5 years ago, and people ask, will you date again? Fuck no, I would never date again. And then like the other day I had to, I was trying to hammer a nail into the closet, and I was like, well, maybe I could get a boyfriend just for a couple of weeks to build these shelves for me. I thought about it, and I was like, then I'd have to give him some ass. And so needless to say, I'm not having sex, and I don't have the shelves. So that's where it's going right now. And so I got a nice package from Amazon today. And I'd like to be able to boycott Amazon because I think they're ridiculous. Like I know a lot of people that work there and can't keep their jobs because it's like a sweatshop, a modern day sweatshop. But I can't stop ordering from them because of the pandemic. Like you can get everything from there. Like I know I just ordered like a big ass box of Epsom salts because you can never have too much of that shit. You can't. You just can't. I started working out again like Dorian. I started working out again, and it's rough because I'm like serious this time. Like before, I would pretend to work out, but like now I've got like a tendonitis in my ankles. One of my knees is fucked up. My back hurts. So like that serious kind of workout. I'm like walking like 2.5 miles a day.
Fuck yeah.
A lot. Yeah. And I still got, like, I got to check my phone because I still got 250 more calories to burn before I meet my quota for today. I'm hoping that this talking, like I think I should move my head a little when I'm talking so I burn some of them damn calories off, because I don't see it happening before midnight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, but I know that everybody who has seen me previously is so happy that I'm not talking about any form of bowel movement.
Yeah,
You're welcome for that. I'm like over it myself. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Like, I'm happy that it's Labor Day, although I don't believe in these holidays unless I get paid for them. I am getting paid for this one, so go America. Yeah, so I think that's my time, and yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Kat, for having me again. This is an awesome night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belynda, motherfucker, Cleare. I enjoyed that as much as I did, and we're gonna keep this shit moving right along. We don't got a lot of time to waste. Please give it up. There's a good friend of mine. Really like this guy. Really like his afro. Is going to a whole bunch of different places. Like he's about to do right now. Y'all not ready for this shit. Give it up for Kourtnee and Anai.
Yeah. Kourtnee.
Thank you, Asante. We're not friends though. Belynda.
Jesus Christ.
I've never met you.
We're lovers.
I like you a lot. That was a really good set. That was fun.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. So y'all know the term post-nut clarity, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I've always known.
I didn't hear post-nut clarity.
Oh yeah, post-nut clarity.
Oh, post-nut. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying after marriage, which is very gendered. Okay.
Post-nut clarity. So I always heard the term and I thought I knew what it was, but I just realized yesterday that I didn't. So what post-nut clarity is like right after sex, is like you think clearly. That's not what I knew it to be for me though. I thought it was like you start like because you're not horny anymore, like you take yourself out of this sex like stupid mind. Like that's what I always thought it was. Like after I would finish, it would always be me either hating myself for what I had just done to myself, or hating myself because of with whom I had done it. Like so my personality, it was never yeah, E equals MC squared. It was never that. It was more yeah. Kourtnee, you just met her at a dive bar earlier tonight. Watched her bum a cigarette from a homeless person. So one time I had met this chick at a bar, and we were having like a decent time. It wasn't really going anywhere crazy, but it was a cool time. And then she asked me my sign, and I told her Gemini, and she said, "Oh, I'm a Pisces. We're not gonna get along." And I said, "Oh shit, you're right. We're not gonna get along." And she giggled and said, "Oh, why?" I said, "Because you care about astrology." And then I did that. I hate astrology so much, because if it was real, if like when you were born determined your demeanor or anything about you, wouldn't it also apply to animals? And it just doesn't. Like would you believe someone who had like a vicious looking Rottweiler, but they were just like, oh, he's not gonna bite you, he's non-confrontational? Like, no, nigga, like, just because he's a Sag, like, nah, get out of here. But fucking astronomers, or astrologers rather, they actually say that astrology does also apply to animals, but they're astrologers, so they hold no weight. Like astrology has no bearing on history in any aspect. Could you imagine like an astrologer on the History Channel? Like there's no place for that. There'd be like a narrator, and he'd be like, so talking about World War II, Hitler exterminated millions of Jews because he was a vicious anti-Semite, one of the most ferocious the world has ever seen. Also, he was a Leo, and you know how controlling they can be. psychology. So I haven't. I don't think I made a black joke in a minute. So I'm going to do so really quick. This is in regards to the Blake thing. That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. And so when it first came out, a lot of people on the right, as always, like they started victim blaming, like, oh, he shouldn't have done this, oh, he shouldn't have done that. And I try really hard not to do any of the victim blaming because it's never the victim's fault. But like I do have some questions about some of his actions, not in the moment, like in the moment things get hot, right? Not in the moment, but like leading up to it. Like, dog, why the fuck were you in Wyoming as a black man, my nigga? That makes what were you doing? Where that is my time. That's all I got for you. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Hitler is not in Leo.
Yeah. Double afros. Afros on each side of your head. Yeah, give it up for that.
Yeah.
He
said y'all not friends. He did say that.
Does it go all the way around? Is it split in the middle, or is that just my screen?
Yeah. My mother braided it a few days ago, so she parted it for me. I took it out yesterday.
Asante, you had some braids last week? He had some West Coast braids.
Was that so? When you're
looking like a character for Hardball.
Say again.
Is that Jared?
Yeah, I think an entity.
So you look like a character last week. You look like a character from
Oh no,
Hardball.
I rebuke that right now, Jared. Right?
Jared, just don't talk, Jared.
We can't have you doing that on the live stream.
Yeah, Jared sounds like he's calling in from an AM radio station. What the fuck?
Moving on. All right, we're gonna go to our next comic. Get the fuck off, Courtnee. Afro, because it's not that nice anyway. It is pretty nice though. I'm not.
It's very nice.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Nice, what we're gonna do now is start clapping, or virtual clapping for the next person coming to the screen. Rachel Flagletto.
Virtual claps.
Yeah, clapping.
Yeah. Like virtual targeted advertising, right? We always talk about how Facebook you would say something and the ad would come like right after you say it. I think it's all fucked up now because of the pandemic. Just because like nobody's really doing that much. But like I had an ad the other day that was like it was for a hotel in Las Vegas. And I fucking hate Vegas, so I don't know why it thinks I want to go there. But its argument was in the flyer. On the flyer, it said discounted rates due to COVID-19. I don't think that needs to be on the flyer. I think that's obvious and doesn't need to be said. Or does it? I don't know. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe you $, and you just get it. And you're like, that's fine. I'm in Vegas. It stays there, right? I don't know. Anyway, I helped save a bird the other day, and I don't know if it made me a better or worse person.
Okay. Yeah.
I was walking to the post office, you're welcome, USPS, and I saw a bird, and its leg was fucked up. It was just chilling there. It knew. It was literally a sitting duck. I was like, oh man. And I was like, all right, so if I come back, so what I did, because I didn't have time, I had to work. I felt bad. It was like, I know it's a bird in the grand scheme of things. Nature happens. Something will eat it. But like I saw it and I felt bad. It's like, anytime I've acknowledged oppression that doesn't directly affect me, it's like, okay, I should do something to feel better about myself, right? So I posted in South Philly. You guys know what that is, right? And because I've seen people in that group like nurse back to health like a fucking possum fetus, that's in a garbage can. So I'm like, if I post about in this group, somebody will do it. I can't. And, I'm thinking, I'll take a picture, I'll post it, I'll be done with it. But then like the next hour, I'm just getting tagged in all these things, and they're like, well, did you put it in a box? You just hold it until I can come and get it. And I'm like, I have 2 cats. You do not want me to fucking take this injured bird in my house. Like, that's gonna be the worst idea ever. And then also, like, I had to work. I had to promote a show. And then so finally, like, I'm just getting tagged, and I don't even get anything done. And then the bird gets saved. Happy ending. It went to a wildlife refuge or something. And yeah, and it's like, yeah, I mean, like, Trump might win another, election, but this bird might live like another 2 weeks before a feral cat eats it, I did some, and the thing is, it's just like, it's the whitest thing I've done in a while, honestly. I was like, this is what I spent my time doing. And then of all the Facebook notifications I got, I realized I got more engagement on that post than the promo for my fucking show. And it made me angry. So I don't know. Is that I guess it's funny or not. I mean, comedy show, save a bird that obviously was the weaker of the like. How did you do that? Maybe the bird was trying to die and I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Like, fucking the bird should do a guest spot. It's alive. Man, I don't know. I'm not good at blowjobs because I have a small mouth, and men are always like, Rachel, I just need more space. I thought that was a good segue after the bird story. No, but I thought one time I dated a guy who only wanted to end sex by coming on my face.
Ooh.
And I thought that would be easier, because you don't have to do. I was wrong, because here's the thing, like if you've never watched porn before and somebody says they want to come on your face, you don't know what to do with your fucking face. You're supposed to do stuff with your face while they're coming on it. Like, you have to be an actress now while they're doing this. Like, I remember when I would read like teen magazines when I was a kid, and they would have you practice kissing on a piece of fruit. Like, for this, I should have just squeezed a lemon into my eyes until I started crying. Like, that would have been and here's the thing, what I don't get about the money shot, it doesn't make sense to me because I don't have a penis, but from what I understand, they like to be in warm, wet, preferably snug environments. And the money shot just makes a mockery of all that, like, it's just, he's getting it everywhere, like, because you're supposed to open your mouth. And it's like he's just getting it everywhere around the big, wide, open, smiling aim hole, And I thought maybe it's just like an evolutionary adaptation to missing the toilet seats.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Okay, that was all. That was it. That's all I got. Thanks.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Yes.
Check out our new directorial debut film coming out this fall. 2 Cats, 1 Injured Bird. It's gonna be great. Move along though. We're gonna keep going. We got so many amazing people. Everybody's amazing. Why is everybody amazing? Where's the shitty people at? Let's put some shitty people on here because everybody is too good. All right, put them on screen. Let's go. Next comic right now. All right.
Yes.
Storing them nuts for the winner.
You gotta let the balls tell their side of the story. All right, well, somebody else who I think could follow up this testicular photo. Our next comic, Dani Riedel.
Yay!
Yeah. Whoa, fuck yeah.
Very much.
Okay, that's good.
Is that for your neck or your neck and your back? Your pussy?
You guys, where's my fucking microphone? You know, for all the fucking veterinary bills I've had this year, I could have bought 5 Sybians. And mistakes like this would not have happened. I was so bored today, I made a Venn diagram of like all the different subsets of people who I think get most of my jokes. And I realized that female Star Trek fans and women who constantly masturbate are just one circle.
Fuck yeah.
One thing
I
miss. Do you guys ever use Citizen, the crime alert app? So this this app just basically tells you like if any crimes or anything have been reported within like a quarter mile of you or whatever. And I miss the alerts I used to get. I got one a few months before the pandemic that said, naked man armed with shovel at like Broad and Locust or something. And my first thought was like, okay, was he armed with the shovel? Or was he just like gardening naked? And then 2 weeks ago, I finally got a fun one for the first time in quarantine, which was at 18th and Walnut, man wielding torch. And my first thought was like, okay, is he wielding the torch or is he like LARPing? It could also be a British guy holding a flashlight.
Yes.
Or it could have been, you know, the chef from Park making creme brulee. I think that like we need to ease up on the spotted lanternfly. Like especially like white people, we need to give the spotted lanternfly a break. Like we can't like attack an invasive species as though we're not one of them. Like white people are the spotted lanternflies of humankind. So let's give those little fuckers a break, please. It's almost Girl Scout cookie season. I'm not a fan of Girl Scout cookies because I think that it's like a multi-level marketing thing / federal government conspiracy of some kind to just use child labor and essentially like train little kids to work for cartels later. Because seriously, Girl Scout cookies, I mean, they're like little kid drug dealers. Like, do you ever notice that people get itchy like when their coworkers start coming in with like Girl Scout cookie order forms for their kids? Okay, it's Thin Mint season. It's Thin Mint season. Shit needs to stop. Anyway, love and miss all of you guys. Please do your good deed for the day. Go on anywhere but Amazon. Order one of these. Send it to Melania Trump.
Yeah.
Do not condone using vibrators or any sort of sexual mechanisms and sending them to other people. You can take it to Goodwill and they can get it themselves, but we don't want you sending it to people. That's a liability issue. Thank you for adhering to our rules here. We're gonna keep it moving. We got another comic who is also amazing and great, and my friend. Everybody, give it up for Shannon from Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself. Thank you.
All right, can you guys hear me now? My bad. Am I unmuted? Am I muted?
You're unmuted. We can hear you.
Oh, beautiful. Awesome. How you guys doing? Shit. Yeah, I agree with Darryl. We're all fucked. Have a good night.
Yeah.
No,
let's do it. Set it on fire. Fucking purge. Sorry,
yeah, no, we
going.
need to do something. I knew this world was done the other day when I saw a commercial of Outback Steakhouse promoting breakfast. Yeah. We're fucked. We're fucked. I get an omelet with mushroom and a bloomin' onion. Can I get a shitty steak on a egg McMuffin? Nah, we're done. Let's just call it quits, guys. Don't vote. Let's move to Canada. Let's move to Canada, burn everything. California's starting right now. Let's catch up and just say goodbye. You know, let's start all over. Let's go to the Mars. Let's go to the moon. I don't know how travel works, but yeah, we're done. Yeah, I'm here with a friend, so she's probably wondering what the hell's going on. Hey, she's a little confused. It's about to get way worse, so don't just cover your ears or listen to your iPad, whatever you're doing.
Shannon, is she alive?
She is alive. She is
safe?
alive. She's
okay.
Yeah, say hi. There you go.
I didn't hear anything.
I hear.
I was
You
just
guys
gonna
didn't
let
hear
that
anything?
pass.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, say hi, Kevin. Yeah. No. Yeah, no, it's about to get worse. I hate it when women call me inspirational because you only blow your heroes, you don't blow your inspirations. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. And yeah, we're fucked. Thank you, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blowing inspiration.
All right,
Wow.
get back to Asante.
Shannon is very.
Okay.
I'm not muted. Okay, I thought I was muted for a second. Yeah. So Shannon, I don't know what to tell you. Best of luck to you and your family. That's all I can follow this shit up with. I gotta match your energy. I'm sorry. All right, what we're gonna do is
love you, bro.
Here to the sad town. It's like a mirror, so I gotta. All right, we're gonna go from sad town, and then we're gonna go to happy town right now because we're gonna bring up your next comic. He's gonna take us to happy town. That's not a sexual innuendo. That's just happiness. Everybody, virtual class, please.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you. I will bring the happy to all of you. You know,
Yay.
do my best.
Yeah, Sam.
You know, if you've seen me for the first time or you've seen me multiple times, you know that I look like I call everyone chief. And that's not entirely true. I also call people champ, pal, bud, buddy, bro, brother, brah, boss, and buckaroo. So, joke's on you. You know, if someone told you that like I broke my leg jumping off an RV at an Eagles tailgate, you would go, yeah, all right, that makes sense.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I know, what was it in the news last week that Mayor Kenny was getting a lot of slack for eating inside a restaurant in Maryland. Like people were like super upset. Not upset about the tear gas from months ago, but more so about the restaurant. And it was the most like news coverage of an Irishman eating in a restaurant since 2019's Philly Mag coverage of all the restaurants filmed in The Irishman. Speaking of other current events, it does look like, PA is hopefully, will legalize weed while Wolf is governor. We're hopeful there, and I think, I do think it will be legalized nationwide by the end of this decade, which is great. There's a lot of benefits to legalizing weed. I think it will be great. There's one thing that won't be good about it. The awful commercials that will be all over television. Capitalism sinks its teeth into it. It's gonna be bad. Like these commercials, it's gonna follow some 30-something beautiful person, waking up while they hit the ball, midway. They're smoking vape with their coworkers. They get home to light a joint while they watch Looney Tunes reruns, and then you'll like see the logo, Alaskan Thunder Duck, because they'll have to change the name. Get a taste of the last frontier, and then you'll see that in every sporting event for the next 20 years. Just awful logos and smoking weed. I wrote that joke literally 4 hours ago, so hopefully it has legs eventually. That's my time. My name's Sam Bansner. Thanks for having me, Kat, and the Sucks to Be Quarantine team. Donate to the Fergie's crew. Donate to their PayPal.
Oh.
I know Brandon has his own paper. There's not a K in there somewhere, but you should donate.
Woo, yeah. Stand
Those are
up.
facts.
Like what he said.
Yeah.
Bansner.
I like Brent. Yeah.
I too think you should donate. Yes.
PayPal.me/SUCSAT Fergie. You got it. You're smart.
Good job. Thank you.
Because we're gonna throw a pizza party, but your money isn't involved in it at all. We're just gonna do it with your money. Please do. Nice. Party. Thank you. We're gonna keep it rolling right through. We're in Happy Town right now. We're gonna keep going to Happy Town. We're in the All right. Next comment. Coming to the screen. Putting him on the screen. Jared Little. He's not little. He's big. Jared Little.
Trevor, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Does everyone hear me? Or am I choppy?
Yeah.
You're
Okay, cool.
yes to all of the above. Yes.
Okay. Because okay, I'm joining a room on my phone. But there I am.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, there I'm here.
Oh goodness.
Wait, hold up.
I'm gonna mute you over here.
There you go. You hear me now?
You got a little echo, buddy.
Okay, there I go.
There you go.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Now I'm gonna get into a bit. Now I'm just gonna go right into a bit. You know, I feel like I have to start treating masks like sunglasses. Like I have to like buy more expensive masks. Like I will hold on to them because I feel like I lose my mask like all the fucking time. But I do think if they make disposable masks, I think they should make edible masks. Like I should be able to wear a cotton candy mask that I can easily dispose of by just like sucking it into my mouth. Or, you know, a beef jerky mask would be pretty fucking cool. You know, just that would be just like it would almost be like kind of very S&M, like almost like leather tight against me. Or fruit roll-ups. Honestly, you could just use a fruit roll-up. I could do this. I could go out in the streets. I can like go out, hit the town, paint the town red, wearing my fucking fruit roll-up mask, and people are gonna be like, "Are you gonna eat your mask? That roll-up has been on your face for 16 hours today." And I say, "No, what? I just let it." The way I eat sometimes is I put food near my mouth and I let it like disintegrate and like it feed my pores eat. That's what I do. Like my pores have little tiny. If you like had a microscope and you went into my pores, you would notice that there was like little tiny mouths, and they all eat like the crumbs and the fruit roll-ups I leave. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just imagine if that was a cartoon, I guess. No, I'm not on drugs at all. Well, I'm on weed, but that's not a drug. That's like, you know, that's some shit. You know, that's how I function. Like, no, I don't know. Is it a crutch? Who knows? Who really knows? I don't know. I'll ask my mom that. I'm gonna call her tonight. I'm gonna wake her up, 2 a.m. like emergency, and my mom's gonna be like, "Yo, like, why are you calling me?" I'm like, "Mom, I think I'm hooked on, you know, weed." And then she's like, "Get your ass home." And then I'll come home, and then I'll have to like wean myself off of weed, and then everybody be like, "Oh, there's Kimberly and her fucking addict son," and we'd be the talk of the town. And my mom's name's Kimberly, by the way, just to throw it out there. If you guys didn't put that together. But anyways, yeah, Kimberly and me, we go to the market and be like, that guy needs to get his life together. And I'd be like smelling the corn and I'd be like, oh my God, he's gonna fucking smoke. He's gonna smoke this corn. He can't be near any plants at all because he has an addiction. Like he's out there, you saw him fucking smoking those fucking dandelions. Man, he's a fucking fiend. No, I like weed, but I don't know if I'm a fiend for it. Like if I had weed, like I'll like grind it up and it fell, and I'd be sad about it. But you know, at the same time, I'd be like, all right, you know, that's life. You know, I would not smoke floor weed at all. Once it hits the floor, it's dead. One time I had a friend, he called me over. He was like, yo, I got a surprise. I was like, what? He was like, what is it? I was like, what is it? So I came over and he was like, yo, my friend was here and he accidentally dropped this huge bag of Molly like on the carpet. And he was like, everybody's just been doing this rug Molly all night. And they were like, do you want to do rug Molly? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, let me get drunk first. Let's see. Let me make more of a sound decision when I'm drunk. Because, you know, you are who you really are when you're drunk. That's what they say. So I got drunk and then I was like, should I do this floor Molly? And you know what? I didn't do floor Molly. You know what I mean? Because it was gone. Everybody did it. And I was like, fuck you guys. I wanted some. Guys, thank you. Have a great night.
Yay.
I think there were a lot of points you made. Rug Molly was a good point. Yeah, because Really,
What?
is society just a big rug that Molly is stuck inside of? No, whatever.
I wish, looking back, man, I wish I would have done it earlier in the night, you know. But that's life.
Jared be smoking corn.
How you out here smoking corn?
In Jared's story, he was the rug.
Don't knock. Yeah, I smoke corn out of a corncob pipe. That would be some crazy.
That's redundant. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I like the taste of corn. That's why I smoke it.
Inside of another vegetable so that you could have.
That sigh was so rude. Jesus Christ. Impolite sighs. Just oof.
That's the kind of sign make you not go home for Thanksgiving.
That's the sign when your uncle wakes up during Thanksgiving and tells y'all what he's really been thinking. That's the sign that breaks the silence. The problem is y'all like the gays too much.
I'm sorry.
Came off of mute for that one. Ah! Second game of the doubleheaders on, everybody. Let's just keep it going.
Damn. Got me stressing. I need to smoke some corn.
That's what happens after she done told you 3 times already. Just.
Oh. I like that so much. That dude's an architect. Did you know that?
Who's an architect?
Jared Little is actually an architect. That's what
No, he's not.
Yeah, a dream architect. I like Inception.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna be in everyone's dreams tonight. It's gonna be like a really bad like Nightmare on Elm Street.
I believe that, especially the way the demons were coming through in your connection. I fully expect some nightmares tonight.
I hope it's not Jared as a shrimp. Like I'll just take Jared. I don't want Jared with a shrimp. Like that's horrifying.
Yeah, you can't trust that shrimp.
I'm gonna dream of Jared being the rug that everybody's smoking.
Oh my god!
like a worm rug.
Those suggested dreams. If I dream about you, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
The more we talk about it, the more you're definitely gonna dream about it.
That's why I feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rachel. I will apologize ahead of time.
Them fat juicy dreams.
Yeah, the juicy dreams with a Z. Dreams with a Z too.
I don't even have sexy dreams anymore. It'll be something fucking weird.
I mean, anything with Jared is weird. So
yeah, I'd be like, it's all right. I mean,
except for sex. I imagine it's very serious.
Yeah, somebody actually this chick one time was like, are you always like this like weird or whatever? Are you ever like not? Are you ever serious? I was like, yeah. Like I was like, oh no. I was like, that's. She was like, I bet you're like a lot of fun in bed. I bet you're funny in bed. I was like, nah, baby. That's the only time I'm serious. You know what though?
Oh.
But I did make a joke.
Though.
I always make a knock joke when I enter. No, I don't do that.
Wow.
No.
He switched while he said it, so I believe it.
No.
It was a perfect setup.
Yeah. Is the punchline morning regret?
Oh, it's not clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
Smegma is the answer.
I think the answer is who's there.
That's happened to me before where someone was like, oh, I thought like after we had sex, she was like, I thought you were going to be funny. And I was like, where is there room for a joke here?
Not the time to.
This isn't the time for jokes. Like, what did you expect to have happen? You want me to juggle? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm like, because you're like, this is a job. I got to perform. Like, you know what I mean? I have to perform.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in this for me.
I don't got.
That's too much porn. That's too much porn. Because the pizza guy is always delivering pizza when they have sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's not eating the pizza in the middle of the. He's not making it.
No, and a surgeon is not fixing a brain while having
Right.
sex with you either. Yeah.
I bet you a couple surgeons have done it though.
Yeah.
Why don't they?
I'm pretty certain.
sanitary.
I'm pretty certain that surgeons, in fact, are doing surgery while having sex.
Mhm.
That is correct.
Getting their dick sucked while fixing somebody's trachea. You know it.
As long as they keep their gloved hands where they need to be.
Oh yeah, totally. It's yeah.
That's the challenge.
That's the thing. That's why they do it. It's not even for the orgasm. It's so they can tell other people that it happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't
all
that
every
every
episode
like
scrubs. Just some
Surgery, like,
fucking Grey's Anatomy scrubs. It's brain surgery. Fucking. That's the show.
I thought you meant at the same time though. It was like scalpel, vibrator, and then you know. What I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got seen by that surgeon, it's like you have a limp the rest of your life. It's like, why you have a limp? I'm like, pretty sure my surgeon was getting a BJ while he did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He didn't
He
plan on that
convulsed.
double guac, and there it is.
But I'm alive, you know.
Can't use my hamstrings.
Well, y'all, your consent forms mean something. This has been the second half of Sucks to Be Quarantine 25. S.E.P.T is the theme, seeing executives as potential threats. Please read the blurb, y'all, and good luck with the rest of the world, I guess. Right? That where we are.
That's how I want to end every conversation. Hey man, good luck with the rest of the world.
Yeah, I feel like you have to now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was the end. I just thought it took that much of a segue after Jared said.
We are actually still streaming, and that's good because I forgot to say, give it up for Asante Morris.
Yeah.
Nigga coming for everybody job. Took Feinberg's spot, took Frank's spot tonight. Y'all watch out.
Kevin's job,
Y'all
too.
watch. What's that? Whose job?
On my own production.
You took Manny's job too? Yeah, you took all the jobs.
Great job, Asante.
Yeah.
We had to find Kevin.
Good work. Now,
Okay,
next we just
I
gotta fix
got-
your audio.
I got to burn 50 more calories to meet my circle for tonight. And I only got 30 minutes. So,
Burpees. Get
All
them
right.
burpees in. Get a flight of steps.
Wow.
burpees is a little too ambitious.
I completely
What about
understand.
jumping jacks?
Boxer
Yeah,
shuffles. There's a lot of steps in.
Belynda, you could be getting 50 steps right now while we sign off with the audience. Here, you get your steps while I bump the PayPal.
Well, I
Y'all
can't.
can contribute to Belynda's steps, right?
a dollar per step.
Energy comes from
I
somewhere.
realize I'm not wearing a bra, so I'm gonna have to do it in private.
Oh, what's this private
get
walking
us
with?
That's
more
extra calories.
Extra money
You
though.
can tell from the sweat.
Yeah.
You can tell from the yeah.
If you really
Yeah, every
care
single one of them
about
flaps
us, we
is
need
an extra calorie.
to do it now.
No, you really don't want to see that because none of you want to live to be my age if you see what's happening without a bra.
Gravity is
All
so
right, people, peace out.
disrespectful.
Gotta get
Love
these
you,
calories in.
Belynda.
Bye, Belynda.
Bye, Belynda.
Bye. Have
Bye, Belynda.
That's awesome.
So one more time, please support live comedy. You can support this particular.
Did
Oh,
your
no,
sound
where'd
go
she
out?
I ain't got no sound.
Now you do.
Oh man.
You said please support, and then it was just like nah.
Oh, the
We cut her off because she was saying stuff about
The devils,
blood of
demons.
Jesus. The blood of Jesus. See Bosa. All right. Support live comedy. You can support this show, and you can support all of the comedians who appear here week after week. There is a crew of people that work very hard to put this show together and meet for countless hours during the week. But also, this is joy. This is thought. Hopefully, we give you hope that there are other humans out here kind of thinking and trying to do something under the hopeless circumstances. We even have a puppet here. So you can give to our PayPal to support the ongoing joy It sucks no K at Fergie.
No.
PayPal.me/sucks no K at Fergie's. Do it for the puppet. And for you visual people, there it is. PayPal.me/sucks no K at Fergie's. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, y'all. I bet you wish you knew what was going to happen after I end the live.